Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your girl Naisha here today. I just want to bring you guys something up today. I just want to talk about a video game that I really like. This is just off topic, guys, so yeah, I just really want to make this video. Basically, the game that I want to talk about is a game for PlayStation 3. I don't know if you guys, did play this game or so. I'm not really too sure. But just let me know, leave a comment down in the description. The game I want to talk to you guys about is called The Last of Us. It's on for PlayStation 3. I really just want to talk about this game. This is one of my favorite games that I really do love on the PlayStation 3. Let's talk about a little bit of The Last of Us. Also, this game is the game of the year, if you guys did not know that. Some of you, if you guys do not know that. This is one of the best games. It was the game of the year. The reason why I love about this game is basically I just love the graphic, I love the story about the game, and also I just love the pictures of the game. The game is just so amazing. It's just hard to explain. I'm gonna just tell you a little something about the game. Also, if you guys haven't played the game, I should stress that you guys should go check it out. And you should definitely go buy it. Because, like I said, guys, this game is just really awesome. It's one of the best games. You're just gonna love it. It's awesome. Like I said, so you should definitely go check it out and play it if you haven't played it, guys. Okay, so also, let's go back to the topic. Basically, The Last of Us. It's about this guy. His name is Joe. They found out that there's a zombie apocalypse or like affected people that they don't even know what's going on in the game. They don't even know how these people got affected and so and so. So, which is kind of a little strange, but that's how the game is. Basically at the beginning, guys, when I played the first time, of the game, like I really didn't like it, I really didn't got into it when I was starting playing it, but and then later on, when I was playing it little by little, that's when I started liking the game a little bit more. I was like, oh wow, this game has a story to it, and I didn't know that they had a story into this game, because I know some games they don't make games that has stories on it. They just, put a game a random thing and they don't put a story into it, which is kind of dumb, but that's just in my opinion. But I didn't know that this game had a story, and then when I got to know the story a little bit more in the game, I was like, oh wow, this game got me a little interested. I was like, okay, I kind of like it. So, in the beginning of the game, it was really sad when I first played the game. It just did, it did make me cry, guys. I know if you guys gonna make fun of me, but whatever. But it did make me cry in the beginning of the game because basically Joe, he has a daughter, which her name is Sarah. Basically, when they escaped, basically this soldier, he thought that they were both affected, which they wasn't. Basically the soldier kind of he did shot Sarah, his daughter, and I didn't expect this at all. I was really in shock, but Sarah, she died. She got shot in the chest, and when Joe saw that, he was really crying, he was really sad, and it was really messed up, like the soldier, they shot the girl, like that's just really sad. Like, who's gonna shoot a little girl? So then, Joe, he was crying, he was sad. And then when I saw that part, that was like the saddest part in the game. And, it did made me cry a little bit, because it was sad. I can't believe he actually lost his daughter, it's just really sad, So then after that, like the game was getting like more interesting. So basically, it's been like years past already. Basically, like Joe, he got a little older now, of course, because there was a lot of years that passed, so he got older. And basically, he really did survive, all those years, which is really ridiculous. Like, I don't know how somebody could do that. But yeah, that basically, he just, he's, surviving, and all that stuff. And then, he had a mission, to save this other girl, which her name is Eddie. She's a really smart girl in the game, to be honest. Then like right there later on in the game, like Joe, he started getting attached to Eddie, like little by little. Like in the beginning, he didn't like her as first. He was just like, like I don't care about this girl or whatever. But then, like later on in the game, that's when he was starting, to have feelings for the girl. Not like feelings, like in that way. Feelings, like, okay, like I like this girl like a daughter or so. So then that's when he was starting, getting attached with Eddie little by little. But the thing is, Joe, he really didn't show it because he's just that type of guy that doesn't show like the feelings and so, he was just like, okay, like this girl, she's nice, blah, 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 blah. And then basically after that, Eddie, felt the same way about Joe, then that's when she was starting getting attached with Joe little by more, a little bit. And then, basically like in the end of the game, well, not end of the game, but like close to the end of the game, basically, like that's when, Joe, was starting to open up to Eddie. And then, basically he was telling her, like, oh, like, I'm sorry, the way I've been acting, like you don't deserve that, and so. And basically, like Eddie, like she found out, about Joe's past, about, his daughter, what happened to his daughter. And, when Eddie, told Joe, like, oh, I understand, what happened with your daughter, that she died, and basically, Joe, he didn't like that, when Eddie was talking to him about that, he was just like, he got mad and he was like, I don't want to talk about that. That's in the past, anything of what happened and so. And then, like, basically Joe thinks that Eddie doesn't understand, but in reality, Eddie did kind of understand, like Joe's situation of what happened. And then, like I said, later on in the end of the game, basically, this is a really good part of the game. Basically, like, then that's what Joe, like, told Eddie, like, I care about you, I don't want nothing to happen to you, I'm always gonna protect you, I'm always gonna save you, and, and basically, Eddie, felt the same thing, like, and basically, like, she didn't want Joe to go away, because, Eddie did trusted, Joe with everything. And, she didn't want him, to run away from her and so. And that's what Eddie was, telling Joe. And then basically, like, Eddie, she do not trust anybody else. She only trusts Joe. And, she really also care about Joe as well. so at one point, like Joe, he did, like wanted to go away. But basically, Joe was thinking, like, no, you know what? Like, I'm not going to do that because, it would be bad and so and so. And also, he didn't want to do it because, he has feelings for her, So then in the end, basically, they took Eddie, because also, like, you could say Eddie is affected, because she did got bitten. But the thing was, like, she got bitten, like, for so many years, and, and she never got affected on that bit, that she had in her hand. So, that's why, when Joe found out about that, he couldn't believe it. He was like, how can that be? Like, she haven't been affected, she, and she got bitten, for so many years, and, and she never got affected. So then right there, that's when, Joe started realizing, like, oh, wow, like, okay, now I understand, like, why, this is happening, like, why, this happened to her. And so, and then, like, in the end of the game, guys, like I said, basically, like, Eddie did not die. I thought she was gonna die at first when I played the game, but she didn't die. Basically, Joe saved her life, because they was gonna operate her, like to have a cure for other people, for, they could survive and stuff like that. But Joe didn't like that. And, Joe didn't want that to happen, because if they was gonna operate, Eddie, basically, she was gonna basically die. And she was going to do that, to save other people, but Joe didn't want that, because she's a little girl, and she didn't want her to die. So basically Joe, saved her life, and basically that was it, and then, like, at the end, like, Joe, he did, like, to Eddie, like, oh, like, what really happened, but basically, Joe lied to her, like, because Joe didn't want her, to what really happened. So, and then basically, then that's what happened, like, in the end. Like, it just stayed like that. So, yeah, guys. But like I said, like, through the whole game, it's really good, especially, like, the story as well. It's just really crazy. It's really good. So, like I said, guys, I just wanted to talk to you about this game because this is the only game that I really truly love on the PlayStation 3, because I really don't like, games on the PlayStation 3. That was just the only one, like, I did like. So yeah. But if you guys did not actually, like, if you guys did not check it out, I should definitely let you guys know you should check out the game. Trust me, it is worth it. It's the best game. Like I said, you will like it. So, yeah. So, I just wanted to talk to you about that game, guys, on the PlayStation 3. But if you have any comments for me, just leave the comment down below on my description. And, yeah, and, like, tell me, your ideas of the game. Tell me, what you, tell me, about your opinion of the game as well. So, alright, guys. So, yeah. So, thank you, guys. Like I said, like, please like my video, comment on my video as well at the same time. And also subscribe my channel as well. Please, I would really appreciate that, guys, if you do subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot to me, and it will help me out a lot, guys. And I would really appreciate it. And also, my Twitter is going to be down below on my channel as well. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's going to be down in the comments. And there you go. Alright, guys. So, like I said, please comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. It'll be down in the description below. And as always, guys, this is your girl, Naysha. And YouTube. We'll see you for you later.